Observe, plan adjust, the adjustment show. We on our way to the top, shout out to J.O. It's been a bumpy ride, but we ain't moving slow. We don't need a green light, we was born on go. Standing in the paint, toe to toe, blessed blow. Shed plenty tears, ain't had nothing to do with fear. I just thank the good Lord that I'm still here. I always had first, ain't got no time for the rear. They threw dirt on me, but it ain't leave a smear. Tires rolling, still moving, it's been a good year. Nevertheless, a nigga blessed, it's only up from here. Never stress, it's just a test, gotta keep the vision clear. Don't overthink it, dive in it like you want a pill. You gotta want it like a whip before you can even steal. Believe in yourself.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy J.O.
It's your boy D-Zen.
And welcome back to another episode of The Adjustment Show. We here on a rainy Wednesday afternoon. And it's a lot of football that just happened last week. You know what I'm saying? What? And you love to see it. You got the Jaguars news, just more of that. You got other preseason rookie quarterbacks that made their debuts. We can talk about that. And just basically it's just going to be all football today, man. All football. But getting into it, we're going to start off with the Jaguars. How did you feel about the Jaguars' first preseason game? You know what I'm saying? Seeing the young guys out there. We seen the starters for the first 3 drives. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel?
I feel good about it, man. I think defense look good, you know, for the most part. To start there, I think defense look good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more from the D-line, but I see we getting pressure through the middle and stuff like that, you know, stuff we was lacking.
Yeah.
But I feel like we here, though, you know, on the defensive side of the ball, offensively. I feel like everything copacetic, too, man. Only thing, you know, Trevor threw that one pick, but that was just the jitters. I feel like he was getting the jitters. I'm glad he did that in the preseason versus the regular season.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Unstoppable.
Welcome.
Bro, that boy finna be unstoppable, bro. Just our whole offense, bro.
Yeah.
Especially our wide receiving core.
It's nice, man. Yeah.
ETN.
Oh, yeah.
That boy look good.
Yeah.
That boy look good. Look like himself.
Yeah. So it's just like, just to go off of what you said, defense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we did play against C.D. Lamb and Tony Pollard and Dak, you know what I'm saying? We didn't go against the starters, but I don't even want to say it's a starter, but that don't even matter, you know what I'm saying? It's just about the defense did what they needed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They looked great. They looked like the starters versus, you know, backups, you know what I'm saying? So defense, run defense. The line did not move backwards at all. They could not push us backwards on the D-line. That's what I liked about the D-line. Devon Hamilton was just a menace. It looked like he going to be tough to block all year. You know what I'm saying? And then the coverage. The coverage was good as well. You know, you didn't see too many completed passes or, you know, Tyson Campbell wasn't out there. You know, but you seen Darius Williams make some plays. You see Cisco come down and hit some, you know what I'm saying, coverage, just everything, you know, like you said, defense was a good sight to see. Defense that had a good little first series. And, you know, you seen some young guys when the starters came out, you seen some young guys make some plays like Gregory Jr. But he recovered a fumble and he forced a fumble, you know, preventing a touchdown. They was on the, you know, 2-yard line, 1-yard line. He stripped the ball. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting that extra push, that elevation on the roster just because he make plays and he been doing it all training camp. You know what I'm saying? And on the offensive side of the ball, yeah, we don't want to see Trevor make that decision. You know what I'm saying? It was dumb. It was a dumb decision, but he owned up to it as well. It was a good play. It was a good play design. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he waited too late. And it wasn't open. The 2 up top routes was not open. I feel like the Zay Jones check down was right there. It would have got you 5-6 yards right there. You got to take those. You know what I'm saying? You got to take them. I don't want to say don't force it because he got that confidence in his arm to make plays like that. But it's just make smarter decisions.
With that decision, I'm going to say I feel like it was just he wanted to launch that ball.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, the jitters.
In-game play.
Yeah. For sure, man. It was the second play of the game, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just they bounced back, definitely had a real good drive, you know, and scored a touchdown, you know what I'm saying, and the 2-point conversion. You know, everybody touched the ball. When I say everybody, I mean our three good, great receiving core. You know what I'm saying? Everybody touched it.
I'm so excited, bro. I ain't never been this happy about our offense,
Bro.
bro.
Yes.
To what a point where, like I was saying on previous episodes, I was more worried about the defense. So me as a fan, when you asked me how I felt about the defense, and that's why I was just looking for us not to be in shambles.
Yeah,
be
for
together.
sure.
That's all I cared about.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that wide receiver core is amazing.
It's amazing, bro.
They finna go crazy. A band. Look.
That's gonna be tough, but
band.
I'm not. That's tough, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's ever happened in history. But I wouldn't even, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But it's got to be. We had, but three guys had 65 catches last year. 365 plus catches last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's just. It could, Christian Kirk had 1,000. Zay had about 800.
That came from coming back too.
Facts.
You know
what I'm saying? So yeah, I believe that. And then you got to put in the factor of ETN. Do he get 1,000? You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So it's not like you said. It's not a lot of balls for three guys to get 1,000. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's tough.
That's my imagination.
Yeah, I love it. I love it too, because if that happens, bro, then we top offense in the league.
Yeah, my expectations are here.
Yeah, for sure. And they should be. You know what I'm saying? They should be. But ETN was good. Tank Bigsby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He started out a little bit slow, but it broke one, and then he got in the rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
I want him to give him the ball off the tackle. Yeah. That's what it seemed like he
and I think he'll get better with the inside the tackles. You know what I'm saying?
He was running into people, like you say. Like they say, the game. It don't look like the game got slower down.
Yeah.
When it come to inside the tackle.
Yeah.
But boy, when that boy come off the ass of that tackle, boy.
Yeah.
That boy.
He hit it. But
and he ain't ducking no smoke.
Nah, he's definitely not. Him and ETN gonna be a good complement to each other. And basically, the highlight of the offense, I believe, is seeing Anton Harrison. You know what I'm saying? I think we might have a good one right there, bro. Because
he's solid, bro.
His technique and the way he was, moving people, and it was one stunt play on the touchdown. They did a stunt on his side. The defensive line did a stunt on his side. Pushed the stunt man down, and then got the other stunt man that came across the edge and held that down. You know what I'm saying? And he was pretty good in the run. I like what I seen from Anton,
Yeah, and everything that everybody was saying about him, like the commentators or whatever. Not the commentators, but like, the sport broadcasters. Bro, talking about his hands.
Yeah. I mean, it's important, but I mean.
Yeah, but boy, it's about these feet. Boy,
yeah, true.
Up, just like you say, when he put, how good your footwork got to be to do that.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, he had a good outing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I like what I seen from him. Jaguars are currently in Detroit doing joint practices. Smoking them, bro. Like I just been seeing highlights of Calvin Ridley over the top. Calvin Ridley catching touchdowns. Zay Jones.
I seen that boy. I just seen the clip with it.
Yeah. So it looked like them boys was wreaking havoc in Detroit and in the Motor City. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a good little matchup. I wonder how much the starters are gonna play. Usually they're gonna play probably. This might be the game that they played the most, because the third preseason game you really don't. That's the week into the 2 weeks until the season starts. So
that's people trying to really earn their spot.
Yeah, exactly. So
putting it on the line, boy.
Right. So I mean, we'll see from Doug Peterson later on this week. See what he say about how much the starters gonna play and stuff. But I expect a good outing. And then probably the biggest highlight of our preseason game, the first one, was Nathan Rourke, bro.
Yeah.
That play that he had breaking 3 tackles and throwing the touchdown with a guy on his waist. You know what I'm saying? And putting it perfectly.
My homeboy on.
Right. My homeboy commented on that tweet and said that was nasty, because it was, bro. That jump was. Nathan Rourke is he's a good quarterback. And then people, I want y'all to understand that It's a new rule in the NFL to where you can have a third quarterback on the roster just for injury purposes without
I was just
that.
going to say C.J. Beathard.
Yeah, without expending the roster spot. So you essentially will have 54 guys, and that third quarterback will not count on the roster.
That's interesting.
He won't count towards the 53. So they just passed that rule this year. You know what I'm saying?
I could have sworn it was all, like you say, 2, and then the kicker.
Yeah.
Mad.
No. I mean, that's mad. That's mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you want your kicker out there. Yeah. But still, I think that rule came from when we seen the 49ers go through their troubles in the playoffs, and they basically ruined they chances of winning the one of the, I think it was the AFC Championship or whatever. But that rule became something this year. You know what I'm saying? So Nathan Rourke has his job. That's probably gonna be his role.
Play alone should.
Yeah, that's gonna be his role, or either he gonna be the backup. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be mad about either or, but Nathan Rourke played better than C.J. Beathard. You know what I'm saying? That boy's a playmaker. He's accurate. You know what I'm saying? He makes decisive decisions. He's a playmaker, as we've seen. You know? So shout out to Nathan Rourke. Shout out the CFL phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The British Columbia Lions. BC Lions. Yeah, so
look, I didn't even care where he came from. If you're doing that, it doesn't matter.
my daddy noticed him off the rip when we went to the practices. He was just like, man, he got something. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely showed it. But let's continue that, Nathan Rourke, and continue the success on the offensive side from the starters, from everybody. You know, keep making plays, young guys. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a starting roster spot, or no, a 53-man spot, or get on the practice squad. But it's just good seeing the preseason go the way it did, because we look better as a team, as a whole unit. Everybody looked good. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple times on defense where I'm like, what y'all doing? Why is the middle of the field wide open on 4th and 13 or whatever, 3rd and 13, whatever it was? But that's just learning points. You learn from it. You know, but I just think the roster as a whole looked pretty good.
Speaking of the defense, that blitz Cisco did, I want to see a whole lot of that.
I think we're going to see that.
A whole lot, because there's nothing you can do when you got your end coming down. If you're not expecting it, at least. If you're not expecting it, but that's a clear shot at the quarterback.
That's the thing. They disguised it and they timed it up well.
Yeah, you can't do nothing with that. When you got somebody with speed like Cisco, and the strength coming off the edge like that, you can't do nothing. Yeah.
So I mean, Mike Caldwell, he dialed up some good blitzes, you know, that game. And this just generating pressure from somewhere else other than the D line. You know? Yeah, for sure. So yeah, man. Good sighting to see from the Jaguars for sure. Did you watch any other preseason games? Did you see Anthony Richardson make his debut? Did you see?
I seen the highlights. I didn't watch the whole game.
Okay. So Anthony Richardson, he just got named the Week 1 starter for the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Young just got named the Week 1 starter. C.J. Stroud hasn't been named the Week 1 starter, but it's likely that he's gonna be the Week 1 starter. You know. Those 3 first-round top draft picks, you know what I'm saying, they struggled. On Anthony Richardson's side, you seen his athleticism, which we thought we was going to see. We seen the arm strength and everything, but he also threw a bad pick. It looked like an overthrow or whatever it was, but it was a pick, you know, so I mean, it happens. You gotta expect the guys to go through their woes when it's their first NFL games. You don't think so?
Yeah, I'm not saying that I ain't gonna use him as a quarterback, like a real deal, you know, pocket quarterback.
That's how you gotta learn, man. You gotta slang that tater. Yeah, for sure.
That's on the right.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna run the ball. I hope he's smart so he don't get hit as much as he can get hit, you know, because them hits gonna hurt. Definitely different.
Best hits in the world.
But yeah. But he's still a super athletic guy. Yeah. Big. He's 255.
He ain't little.
Yeah, so he, you know, and he can run. So like, it might be hard to bring him down, or it might be hard to catch him. But his comp is Jalen Hurts, bro. I mean, and he got the perfect coach for it. He got the offensive coordinator from the Eagles, so I think the offense looked just like the Eagles from last year. But from Bryce Young's instance, pressure. He was getting hit a lot. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't really get too much off. He's not going to have too many weapons either. You got DJ Chark. You got Jaguars over there. You got DJ Chark, Laviska Shenault.
Shenault over there?
Yeah,
I don't know why I want to say Keelan Cole over there. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. He might be. I'm not even sure. But either way, man, rough day for Bryce Young as well. Rough day for C.J. Stroud, going against I believe the Patriots. And they do numbers versus rookie quarterbacks, man. He was getting pressured as well. Did they go against? I believe they did, but either way, pressure. Couldn't really do too much. He only got 2 drives.
Coming in with them rookies and y'all ain't had your offensive line together yet, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go through your woes. Like I said, you got to struggle. You got to learn from the tape. On the other hand, with the Texans, man, Tank Dell, the receiver I've been raving about at Texas, he had a good little preseason, 5 catches, 65 yards and a touchdown. He looked like a playmaker, I knew that's what he did in Houston, bro. He 1,000 yards almost every season that he was there, just made plays, bro. So, but yeah, I mean, those 3 rookie quarterbacks, if you want to count Trey Lance as a rookie quarterback, even though he's not, he just don't got it, bro. Like, as long as you've been there, you know what I'm saying? I hope he gets it, you know what I'm saying? But it just don't look like he get it. He look overwhelmed. He stares down his receivers, you know what I'm saying? It's just looked tough for him. So, obviously, we Brock Purdy probably going to be the starter. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he was ever in question, even though the media tried to swear it that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's in training camp. He had that crazy little elbow injury and stuff like that. But he in training camp, practicing, all that good stuff.
So you have no hope for Trey Lance?
He got to show me hope. You know what I'm saying? You got to have hope for yourself. And I don't see that, man. I just don't. I don't see it at all.
Yeah.
And
how did for 1 second did we think? What we think about Trey Lance?
I didn't think about Trey Lance. I
thought about Trey Lance. I thought, bro, we was thinking about anything at that
at point. We was very desperate.
We was going for anybody.
Oh yeah, I mean that's where we was going. We weren't. I don't think Trey Lance was before Justin Fields. Yeah.
He was in the picture though. That was the problem.
Right. Speaking of Justin Fields, I mean, he ain't do much, 3 passes, but he had some guys that put up some rack for us. So he had 3. He went 3 for 3, 129, and 2 touchdowns. God dog it. He threw 2 screen passes. Yeah, bro. But I think DJ Moore is really gonna help him. People forget that DJ Moore, he done 4 out of 5 years, 1,000 yards.
Catch the ball and go,
bro. I mean, what quarterback was in Carolina? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like Baker was there, but Baker was there last year and he lost his job. You know what I'm saying? You had Sam Darnold there for a little bit.
Carolina been going through it since camp.
Exactly. But I think they got with Bryce Young. But either way, I'm just saying DJ Moore is going to help Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? Elevate.
I forgot how fast he was, by the way.
Man. And it kind of looked like he wasn't even running full speed either. At the end he wasn't, but hey. But like I said, that's gonna help Bears to see what they do. Justin Fields, bro, you was ranked number 86 in top 100 before our quarterbacks, but I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But we know that you're a dog. We know that you can run the tater, but since you got your number 1 receiver, let's see if you can throw that tater as well consistently. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
no, matter of
he a
fact,
freak athlete too.
You know what got him in front of Trevor?
What?
That slide. when it was wet.
Oh yeah, that was clean. That definitely gave you cool points.
Yeah, 200 cool points. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Justin Fields, if you want to say a good game, I mean, but it's just all these games on NFL preseason. It's preseason, we know that, but you still like to see good play. You know what I'm saying? You like to see good play from certain guys. You know what I'm saying?
You know how I feel like? I don't want to watch no more.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When the Jaguars went off, bro. Matter of fact, when the starters got out, I ain't gonna lie. I watched like the halftime. Cause I wanted to see Snoop. And then I wanted to keep watching our defense because I wanted to see what that was like. But
we got
I was
some.
like, I want to see us. I want to see the gang out there, boy.
For real.
Them over there hanging out on the sideline. I was on the gridiron.
Maybe this the game where we get more of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a half.
Get 6 drives.
I'm hoping a half. I don't think they'll do a half, but maybe even a quarter. I don't know, 2.5 quarters, 1.5 quarters.
I was like, bro, is that Doug being Doug, or is they finna pull him out when we went for 2?
Oh, no, it's because the long snapper. Snapper got hurt.
Okay. That's why I was looking. I say,
yeah,
they finna take him out now.
long snapper got hurt. Yeah, so we went for 2 for the rest of the game after the long snapper got hurt. Doug Peterson's son did it for two punts, I think. But yeah, it was straight. It was alright. It was like, yeah. It was like we'll go for 2 from now on. You know what I'm saying? But new addition to the Jets.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook.
I love it.
Hey man.
Bruh. The Jets, boy. I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's just the only thing that's
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, for sure. They are intriguing, but the only thing for me, bro, is just that division.
Yeah,
that division is tough. But we tend to don't believe in the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? Then next up is the Miami Dolphins. They got some injuries.
But we don't believe in the Bills in the playoffs. It's the
But could that division get 3 teams? I think that's highly unlikely, just because
it's most definitely not gonna happen
in the AFC, not in the AFC, man. Maybe the division that can get three teams is the AFC North with the Bengals, Ravens, and the Steelers. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? That I have more high hopes for that division getting 3 teams in the playoffs. But it's 7 teams now.
It's even rocky over there though.
With Joe Burrow,
Yeah.
But he's back on the field, you know what I'm saying? He's back on the field doing little stuff, doing some sprints and throwing the ball. So it just depends on how long I don't think he played the preseason, but will he miss week 1? How many weeks will he miss into the regular season? But
Odell is over there with that Powerpuff Purple.
Yes,
He
bro.
ready to go to work. That's what I think he was
Yes.
dumb over there.
I want to see that.
Right,
bro.
you got Odell when Lamar scrambled out that pocket.
And then Zay Flowers, the
Right,
rookie
and
too.
him.
Yeah, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews,
Right.
J.K. And then that defense is they always got a defense, you know what I'm saying? So it's just,
Bro,
yeah.
I don't think people forget. But
I don't think people forget that at all, bro. I mean, but I think they are a little slept on just because of the Bengals. And the Steelers are slept on as well, bro. I will not sleep on the Steelers. They might look underwhelming on the paper, but they're going to have a defense with Mike Tomlin coaching it. Mm-hmm. And then Kenny Pickett, if you make another jump, which he already solid, and then what you see what George Pickens doing, all these highlight catches and stuff that he doing, he look like he coming in the form. Right, so that's what you need, though. You know what I'm saying? He don't care, but he'll land on his neck. Yeah. It don't matter, but he coming down with the football.
I see his little highlight that be scaring me. I'm like,
he fought. He that's one of the. That's a trait for a good receiver, bro. That's one thing that I had a regard for my body. I wasn't diving and stuff for all that stuff. I wasn't doing all that, bro. But that's a trait for a good receiver. He gonna give you everything. He gonna lay out for his body. He gonna go across the middle. He gonna open up his body and try to jump high and catch that bit and don't care about the outcome.
I seen one like he caught. It wasn't like an Odell catch, but he caught it.
Yes.
But he's landing on straight spine.
Yeah. The boy is a lunatic. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't gonna turn to the side. He gonna fall off the ground, huh?
Yeah, dog. So it just, yeah. I mean, I like what they're doing in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? T.J. Watt, Minkah Fitzpatrick. The defense is there.
Yeah, the defense.
You know, what would the offense do? Will Najee Harris bounce back from his down season? He was hurt last year, majority of the season, but will he bounce back this year? That's a good running back. You know what I'm saying? They got you a good tight. It's just there, you know.
And he finna be on the contract or something?
I believe so. It's coming up. It's coming up. So, hey, what are the Steelers going to do? What are the Ravens going to do? Which we think is going to be exceptional.
Yeah, I think they're gonna run, man. Like I said, Lamar ain't you don't go through all that and you just don't have a phenomenal season.
I think he's gonna have an MVP caliber season. You know, if he stay healthy.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
he got to stay healthy. But he got more weapons, so maybe he won't have to run the ball as much as he have to. But you don't take that aspect away. Maybe you get like 8 carries a game or something like that. But you're throwing it 25. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if it's possible, if they ever get it to the point to where you really have to guess when he running the ball, bro, there's nothing you're gonna be able to do, bro. Because all he need is about 2 yards, 3 yards, and he burning whoever chasing him.
Whoever. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, AFC North, love to see it. You know what I'm saying? We talked about them. And, you know, remember we said we was going to talk about divisions as we go, you know, up into the season. Talked about AFC North. We talked a little bit about, you know, the AFC East, which is the Dolphins, Bills, you know, Patriots, and Jets. What's up? Zeke to the Patriots.
How do you feel about that? I think that's.
I like it.
Bring him up a little bit.
I like it.
Bring him up.
And then you got the Ramondre Stevenson, who is a do-it-all type back over. He did everything for the Patriots like last year. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what it ties into what Bill Belichick want to do. He want to run the football, play great defense. He did that with even Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? As Tom Brady was going through his career. Tom wasn't the whole focal point for every Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They won. As he got older and better in the system and started making receivers better. You know what I'm saying?
Will Zeke bring that? I said Ezekiel
Mm-hmm.
Elliott.
I think.
Will he bring that LeGarrette Blount effect though?
But I think he will because I think it's still no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Zeke might not be the 1,000-yard guy every year, but when you get him in that goal line situation, it's hard to stop.
Bro, it's still him.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to stop Zeke. And then it's just Ramondre Stevenson. Like I said, he do that. He do everything. So I think that is a good. I think that's a great combo. You know what I'm saying? Really think, and it just feeds into what Bill Belichick been always wanting to do. The defense, if you see in the preseason game, bro, pressure, and it was, bro, like they just find guys that can rush the passer, bro. Like they never miss on pass rushes, bro. They just generate so much pressure, and then the coverage schemes that they put together, man. It's just like. I don't know.
The formula is always.
It's always there, and they never have. They always have high IQ guys, but maybe not always have the most talented guys. You know, they're the best athletes, but you know they won 6 Super Bowls, so it works. You know what I'm saying? They just on it, yeah, but not recently. You know, because you lose a.
I'm just saying in the 20th century for the Cowboy fans. That's the only reason I was saying.
Talking about the 20th century. Heck yeah. But either way, man, I mean, the Patriots, they're going to be a tough out either way. I just hate their weapons on the outside, bro. I'm not going to say hate, but I don't like it.
Who do that?
Exactly. I mean, they got rookie Tyquan Thornton. I mean, not rookie, but second-year player. He look like he gonna be solid.
Harris, who?
They about
Harris, the little.
Nah.
What's his name?
Nah, nope,
there?
nope. They signed Dolphins tight end Mike Gesicki. They also got Hunter Henry at tight end. And then it's just a bunch of guys on the outside. You know, I forget the other guy name. I forget, but either way, man, it's just not a lot of help for Mac Jones or Bailey Zappi. If you want to take that little argument, it's gonna be Mac Jones starting.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
You know, I don't know. You know,
That's an argument though.
that is an argument. Either Bailey Zappi or Mac Jones. It's gonna be Mac Jones, people. But either way, they don't ask the quarterback to do a lot. They had a defensive coordinator acting as the offensive coordinator last year, so they got an offensive coordinator now. Brought back Bill O'Brien, so he knows what he's doing on offense. So maybe that helps Mac. I know it will help Mac. You know what I'm saying, for a guy that can actually manage the football game. You know, so the Patriots just gonna be tough. There's never gonna be a blowout of the Patriots because they're gonna always play good defense. They're gonna make you make mistakes and they're gonna capitalize off of them, and they not gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough formula to beat. You know what I'm saying? A team that don't beat themselves and a team that play good defense.
Mistake-free football.
Yeah, bro. So either way, Patriots gonna be tough.
At least one Bill's still there.
Bill, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think we'll always see Bill until
somewhere around there.
yeah, bro. I think Bill probably gonna coach for another 10 years, maybe more than that, bro. We gonna be 40, 45. We still gonna be seeing Bill out there.
Like Bobby did.
Yeah, bro. Coach till he dead.
Bobby came until he kicked the bucket.
Heck yeah, man. Your favorite team, the Bills. I'm just playing. We just gotta see. I mean, it's just like the same from the Bills. The same thing from the Bills. Stephon Diggs was unhappy earlier in the training camp and stuff like that.
I'm starting it with him. The same thing happened over there.
In Minnesota too.
Yeah, over there, the Skull game.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just that's what happens. I don't even want to call him a diva, bro.
No, that's
but
what you did. That's what you did. You want to call him that? That's what you did.
yeah, he want the ball more, but that's what you want from a receiver at the same time.
Yeah.
But he's targeted more than anybody.
Beat them double teams. You know.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
And then Josh Allen's always an MVP candidate.
I would be a terrible GM.
Yeah.
I would.
Why you say
open
that?
like that?
Yeah.
Why you think he ain't throwing you the ball? Yeah, you had a good couple seasons.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You done had a couple big plays this year.
He one of the top receivers though in the
Yeah,
league.
definitely. I ain't not at all. Am I trying to say he ain't no good wide receiver?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's just I mean, but it's the same thing from the Bills, man. What they gonna do? Will they be able to capitalize at the end in the playoffs? No, because we got teams like the Jaguars coming up that I think we are better than. You know what I'm saying? Still got the Bengals. You got the team on the mountaintop, the Chiefs. You got the Jets coming up. That's in your division. That might win that division. You know what I'm saying? Because defenses are comparable, but we'll see what the
Bengals could do it. They did that year.
What?
Why the Jets can't do it?
Exactly. That's a good point.
Think about it.
That's
bro.
a great point.
It's almost you got Aaron Rodgers. You can't ever fix your lips to say
Got the quarterback. Yeah. Got the quarterback.
Yeah.
And then the defense is there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dalvo.
Finna run him up.
And behind him, Brees Hall gonna be coming back.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a big addition for them. That's a big addition for them.
I see.
They also are in talks with Bakhtiari, trading for Bakhtiari from the Packers, because that's the biggest question for their offense. Can they protect Aaron Rodgers? Can they protect him? And looking at the offensive line from the games Zach Wilson has been playing, Zach Wilson been playing very good, bro. You know, and you can tell that he's been learning. And if you're watching Hard Knocks, you know what I'm saying? I got to watch the second episode. But if you're watching Hard Knocks, you see Aaron Rodgers coaching him up, which he should be. And you know he's going to soak it up. So I don't think it's the end of Zach Wilson. It's just after Aaron Rodgers. When Aaron Rodgers is done, you know. And I think he's going to be a good quarterback.
I mean, it probably was tough for brother to accept what's going on.
But
if I was a player, I would be like, damn.
Yeah, this is Aaron Rodgers, one of the greats. Yeah.
Come show you.
Right. So it's just like, bro, learn. And then they got some of the same type of traits. You know, I think Zach Wilson got a good arm. He sling it, he flicks it, you know what I'm saying, all over the field. Right. It's just, I think it was his decision making, and like the game need to slow down for him. And having Aaron Rodgers will help him do that. Also playing will help him do that, but still.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron would have went over there, bro, if he didn't have some type of faith that he wouldn't be getting the shit knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Every other play when it comes to the offensive line.
True, but
then,
still.
Like you say, Bakhdar, that would be a good addition.
That would definitely be a good
right over that left tackle.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got Oliver Tucker coming back. Will Mekhi Becton be able to stay on the doggone field? Because I think he can be a force if he's healthy. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, if they can pull off that Bakhtiari trade, that was the reason why, one of the reasons why he took that big ass pay cut, you know, so they can bring guys in like that. So, hey, let's see. That's the AFC East, bro. I think that's gonna be one of the best divisions in the league. So we already talked about the AFC East. We talked about the AFC North. Mm-hmm. You want to run down the AFC South right quick? That's us.
Man, we know that.
We know, but I just love talking about it.
Yeah.
I love talking about it. Let's run it down real quick, man. Yeah, you said the Texans? Yeah. No, I mean, you know how I feel about the Texans. I done said already. I think that defense is going to be good, better than expected. I just think they're going to be better than expected. If you had the over-under for the Texans of 5 wins, what would you pick? I think people are going to really sleep on the Texans.
Well, we going to beat them twice.
For sure. Yeah.
So that's 14. I do the over. 6 games.
I think they can get 6.
They can win 6, bro.
I think they can get 6.
And I don't think, but I really want to see. I want to see how the offense work out and all that.
Yeah, I think CJ's don't go through his nicks and bumps because he don't have a really good team around him yet, or a good offense around him yet. He don't really got too many weapons.
Yeah, he don't got that.
Mm-hmm.
He don't got that shit.
Yeah, and that's what every quarterback, when they make that elevation, bro, that's what every quarterback has. Mm-hmm. They get that number 1, and you see their game go up. Right. You know, so Texans is a work in progress. Titans.
I like on the win 6, like though.
Yeah.
I'll take the over.
Titans, I believe they're gonna be tough. You know, just because of the addition of really DeAndre Hopkins, bro. And then you got King Henry. That dynamic, I think it works well together. You know what I'm saying? And then Traylon Burks just had an injury today. Let's see how that works out. But you still got Robert Woods. I mean, let's see. The defense is always going to be good.
Yeah.
Defense is always going to be good. So that gives you a chance.
Bro, with Robert Woods taking the top off and DeAndre Hopkins.
Just doing everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then Derrick Henry running between the tackles, being what he do. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help out Tannehill, bro. It's going to help out Tannehill. Malik Willis and Will Levis, they don't look too high in preseason. We know that.
The hell Malik be doing. That's another person that I consider.
No, not in the first round. You consider him in the first round?
Was it Malik Willis?
No, it wasn't Malik Willis, bro. I know for a fact it wasn't Malik Willis, bro. No, I wasn't thinking about Malik.
I'm talking about me.
For me, it was Zach. I was thinking about Zach. It was Trevor, Zach Wilson, and Justin Fields. Yeah. Those were the 3. Everybody else, I didn't really care about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, then just find the clip where I said anything about Trey Lance.
Right. It probably was me. It probably was.
But either way, man, that defense gonna always give them a shot to win. And then the Colts, just like the Texans, man, you know, they gotta get more. And then the thing going on with Jonathan Taylor, will he be a Colt this year? Will he play? He reported the training camp, but they got him on the PUP list.
Bro, that'd be big if he does.
Bro,
Big. That's big.
we got him game 1, bro. So you can go ahead and probably already mark that a W. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, Colts, Texans, Colts, they in the same, and it's just us and the Titans, bro. We already talk about the Jaguars every single episode. You know how we feel about that. Offense gonna be crazy. Defense look good in the preseason. Let's see how they do it against starters, bro. I think we got
13-3.
Bro, 13-4. Well, 13-4. You know, you got 17 games.
Oh, it's 17. I thought
Yeah.
it was 16.
But, bro, if you go down our schedule, bro, Chiefs, Bengals, Ravens, who else?
Yeah.
Who else?
Smacking stuff,
Bro,
bro.
I think we really have a shot at the number 1 seed, bro. I really do.
Definitely got it.
You know what I'm saying? And if we have that advantage and people are coming to Jacksonville.
I'm saying it all year, bro.
Bro,
What you about to say?
no, people coming to Jacksonville, and then it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
AFC South, Mahomes. That's all. That's all we got.
That's really, and
That's
then
what we gotta beat, bro.
we get that bye.
Super Bowl.
You know what I'm saying? You got 2 games. Yeah, exactly. 2 games, and then we in the championship.
Yeah, bro, like you said, bro, we get that bye. That's a game changer.
Well, it's a game changer.
And when the last time we experienced that?
Never. We never had a bye. Never. You know what I'm saying?
We always coming to play out first round.
Yeah.
Wild card.
Yeah. You got to fight
Yeah.
for our right to party. Like Kelsey be saying.
Yes, sir.
That was probably a little green, but hey,
Hey, man.
it don't matter. It don't matter. We excited about the Jaguars.
You know your blood green before it hit the air.
Really?
It's green, not blue. Before oxygen hit it.
Hmm.
I think
Learn something new. I think I heard somebody.
But if you take a look at your veins, hey, by the way.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Mhm.
They are green.
Yeah.
Look green, but whatever.
Far.
Hey, girl.
God bless y'all. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's the preseason, bro. Jaguars got the Detroit Lions this weekend, man. Let's see what it is. See how they looking for a second time. See how much starters play and stuff like that. But that's gonna do it for another episode, man.
Most definitely.
It's your boy J.O.
It's your boy D-Zan.
And that's another episode of The Adjustments. Let's get it.
You gotta want it like a whip before you can even steal. Believe in yourself.